Breaking news tops the headlines tonight. Recently into the WIV4 news desk. Reports that Robert Black Jackson, the man wanted for questioning in an aggravated assault and rape case, is now in police custody. Commissioner of Police Edward Hall confirmed this at 4:45 p.m. today, Wednesday, and an official press statement soon followed. WIV4 had moments before received reports that the man was no longer at large, but that he had turned himself in due to what many believe was the extreme pressure put on by the police in partnership with an outraged community. Police in that statement thanked the community. Meanwhile, Commissioner Edward Hall paused for a pertinent cause Tuesday. He responded to questions about community paranoia as it related to the alleged rape of a pregnant woman. Here's that story. People are infuriated over the recent reports of rape. In fact, they are so angry that they are made to feel fair because of the reports that when police launched a manhunt on Sunday in Five Keys, residents turned out with weapons in tow. There is no question about what men, women, or community members in general would like to do with and to the key suspect, Robert Black Jackson. But what retaliation is legal by TCI standards? We asked the police commissioner, Edward Hall.
Everyone has got the legal right to protect themselves, their property, and to protect members of their family and friends from anybody who would do them harm. And if someone is intent on doing you harm, certainly it is in your interest to protect yourself. Legally, in the Turks and Caicos Islands, there is a mechanism whereby persons can acquire a license to carry a firearm. And there is a process for that, and I have certainly accommodated a number of those applications and continue to look at more applications. But I would just want to advise the public that the best actual remedy you can have is to just stay alert. There is also a mechanism for mace, and that too needs to be applied through the Commissioner of Police because it's considered something that is not really over-the-counter purchase.
Commissioner Hall said yes, Black is born in the Turks and Caicos and raised elsewhere. He said yes, it is an ongoing dilemma for not just the Turks and Caicos, but for the region, which is forced to take lawbreakers back because their birthplace is not the United States.
Well, I certainly wish that there was a way that persons who commit serious crime abroad can actually stay there, because in most cases they would have acquired their skills to commit these heinous crimes outside of the Turks and Caicos. But unfortunately, if someone is caught in another person's country who has committed a serious crime, obviously the law enforcement officials there would see to it that those persons are returned home. And in this case, that is exactly what happened, and it's been happening over and over. We normally would receive information from authorities in the U.S. when persons are being deported who have committed, in fact, crimes in the United States. And it's the way of life, unfortunately.
You heard last night of tips coming from the police force, and up to news time, Jackson was still at large. Even the governor yesterday made an appeal and reminded what the law says about actively knowing and not telling the whereabouts of a wanted criminal.
I just want to appeal to the press and to all members of the public and the community out there, particularly I have to say to the Haitian community, if they have any information on the whereabouts of this individual, they must please inform the police immediately. Anyone out there who may be conscious that this person is being sheltered in a house or in an area near to them, please, I must appeal to you, you must come forward and let that be known by the police. It is a serious criminal offence to harbour an offender. He was deported from the US, he served time in the US, and he was deported here.
Now, Robert Jackson is no longer a threat, and now police can question the suspect. The governor had warned that anyone found aiding this man would be prosecuted. A press conference will reveal, hopefully, more on how Jackson came to be in police custody.